ayúdame, mami, water. After midnight, moving mommy from mommy, water.
What's been your favorite projects individually that you've worked on, that you've been on?
Man, you know, I'm gonna go with the first. I'm always gonna say the first is the hardest. And not only that, because the first really is the hardest. If you look at the analytics data, that's something that we be talking about. I be like, look, I look at the numbers.
Okay.
Fuck all the how I feel about a record. Because this whole system is built on algorithm and data. You feel me? When it comes to streaming, who's listening, where, what, who, what, you know, the five W's. So it's like, you put that together, you like, man, like, this is my favorite record. Mm-hmm. Even though if we do other records, it'd be dope, but I would say the joint with Project Pat, Get That would be my favorite. And my second one, because I work my all-time favorite artist, was Yo Gotti, Play.
Yes.
That would be like my two favorite records. Top three, man, the blues album would be, that's another whole, like, so we did a blues album, like, we actually, you know, play the drums.
Yes, because you guys are very fluent in a lot of
well, music theory, we understand music theory. So that helps you, that helps you like branch out, you know, like understanding like how this music stuff really works and like listening and have the ear and then actually, you know, manipulate and like actually do it yourself.
Right.
Understanding, oh, that's A, oh, that's F sharp, you know, understanding that steps you up like way broader than a motherfucker like, oh man, pick pat, you know, hitting on pat on the machine, but it's like, oh no, I need that, and you know, C minor, okay, now I'm gonna go down. You feel me?
Learning the language.
So learning the language makes like stuff easier and your ability to like interpret. But yeah, those are my favorite records. The blues, I would say, I'm just an old school, like I like the blues. The blues is dope. Yo Gotti joined in to Get That with Project Pat, because those like, you know, I grew up on that music, so that's what I like.
What about you?
And mine's a song that's unreleased. It's a song I wrote for my mother. Mother's Day last year. It's like, I think Kobe had passed. So, you know, I was just in my feelings. You know, I'm human. I'm sensitive, I'm emotional, but that's what makes me good at what I do, because I care that much. And it was a song, it's just a Mother's Day song, and you know, she's a breast cancer survivor, so I just talked about that. And it hasn't been released. So that whole vein, look at me, look what I did, didn't matter at all. It was about me conveying an emotion and just telling my mom I love you and thank you. And the lyric is to show how much you mean to me, I might need 1,000 years. So that's my favorite song.
That's very touching. I love that. So a project that we haven't mentioned is with Fujiano on it. So
Boosie.
We got a whole bunch of people on it.
We got a list of talented artists on it. It's dope. That was dope. That was just something like just working with. It was giving consistent artists a break. That was my give back. Like, not saying that the party is a give back freebie album, but we still had to do marketing. We still had that, but I wasn't like more focused on like, oh man, I gotta get to this. I already knew it was gonna be great because they already been marketing their music. So it's like I teamed up with other artists, independent artists. I was like, I like this record. Because bad artists send me records all the time. I was like, nah, I like this one because I'm gonna look at the data. And there's a lot of programs, like I said, there's programs and stuff that we have access to. Like I said, your research, you get access to programs, it's gonna tell you the truth about a song and an artist.
Yeah, because a lot of people have been kind of like faking their numbers or like fudging their views.
The industry jugs the number. That's just some. I ain't trying to get the industry, expose the industry. This is what I'm about. They jug too. It's a little salt that they sprinkle on some stuff. Like it is. But what it is, some people know that, and they just sprinkle the whole. You know, they pour the whole salt.
Over the jar and just kind of dump
like they. What I tell people, like, if you're consistent, you gonna get to that status. And like these are artists that are consistent. Shout out to Bianca. Worked with her a lot for a couple of years now. She's been consistent. Then Dream Code, King Pablo, Arcel Natalie's, Sunset Martinez. This is a whole lot of artists, man. It's a list of artists on it. It's just records that, not just saying like, oh, we produce it, it's the best thing out, because that wasn't the case. It was like, I feel like these are the best records marketable.
Okay.
And it's a year, like, for everybody. That's why it's a various artist project. Even though it's us on the cover and stuff, but like that's just our brand, but it still represents what we represent. Diversity and independent artists. You got Mommy Watson on it, Cha Cha on it. What's that? Realist in the Room.
Recorded.
Boosie on it.
So is it more like a mixtape, like feel?
It's a compilation.
It's a compilation album, so it's all genres. Which was the other dope thing about it is be different.
We always want to be different.
Because every time you hear various artists trap rap, you know, it ain't all just trap rap. It's something for everybody.
Right.
It's like I love trap rap. Don't get it twisted, but I know it's gonna sell.
And what I found about like as you serve others, you know, like all your desires will be met as well. So you are a humble, loyal.
Quickest
servant.
way to $1 million is to help somebody else get it.
Amen.
Free game.
Amen.
The
Well,
quickest way.
y'all, they have dropped so much game
Yo.
on us.
So
I don't even know
much.
which game we're playing anymore. I don't even know. I don't even
Well,
know.
I really appreciate y'all taking the time
Appreciate
to
y'all.
show us the
Y'all.
views, give
Love.
us the tea, the vibes, the free game, all of that. Please tell everybody where they can find you at, where they can find Next Up, all that.
You can find me on Instagram at I am Davis Chris and the DFD Music as well.
And I am Shane Foster in DFD Music. Well, DFDmusic.com. You can Google us, like not to be capping.
Not
You can
Google
Google.
us.
You can find everything.
Google me, man.
Right.
Like y'all Google everything else. Google marketing company or this XYZ. Like you'll find us. Like either way, we don't catch it that way. You catch us.
Period. And I'm your girl Billy Rock on any block.
And I'm your girl Bonnie Banks, and this is another episode with NewLanta _. Thank you guys for joining us. If you guys want to catch this episode, you already know the YouTube, the Instagram, it's NewLanta.